Hi there. Kind of forgotten to do any more corset updates from actually stitching in the ditch to where I am now. Managed to find my tripod and hopefully these will be a little bit less shaky. I've only got a little tripod, so, and I can't zoom on an iPhone on video, which is a bit of a pain, and unfortunately my video camera only does standard definition and it's a bit rubbish really. Anyway, I have nearly just about completed this side. For the burning channels I've used bias binding. We'll see if it works or not, and as you can probably see the spiral steel bones are in there. Can you see? They're in there. Bit of an experiment really. Never really done external burning channels using bias binding. You should use proper bone casing, but I would have to order that on the internet, and it's kind of a time critical thing. I want this ready for wearing tonight really. I've created the burning channels on the sides, and I've put flat steel bones in this one. The flat steel's in there. There is going to be eyelets across here, and I've also put bias binding on the edge. Now how I do bias binding if I'm doing a corset for myself is I use a ribbon rather than bias binding, because the bias binding just isn't, I can't find it wide enough. I could make my own if I wanted to. So what I do is I put the ribbon on and then turn it over so the ribbon lies flat this way on, and then I sew and then I turn it around, sandwich it over, and then machine, stitch in the ditch really again, just along this line here, so you shouldn't really be able to see it. The light's shining from this way on basically, because if I did it the other way, but you see I've got quite a bit of overlap. But I have done corsets where I've actually sewn it in underneath, but this is just for quickness, and it is a corset for myself. If I was making one for somebody else, which I have actually got a couple of corset commissions now, really, which will be work in progress. I'll only be charging them for materials. I certainly won't be charging them for making it yet until I get a bit more experienced and, you know, see what the feedback's like. But if I was doing it for somebody else, I would be turning it under and hand stitching all the way around so that it looked really neat. It looks neat on the outside. A lot of commercial corseters do it this way because it's quick and it's easy. So everything is now ready apart from the eyelets, and then I've got about 6.5 meters of black ribbon in there, but hopefully I think it's looking pretty nice really. The next corset update will be probably a full review. You'll be able to see it on me, and I will do a full review of the corset, but I think it's looking quite nice. I quite like the external burning channels. I think it gives it quite a nice feature. And so there we are, so nearly almost completed. And the next one, as I say, will be a corset review. So thank you for watching and see you soon.